Island Transparency on YouTube.
Galveston Island Transparency.
Yeah, it should be a blue hand, says be the change.
Crazy night.
Yeah.
Transparency.
Were you around for some of this?
I came in right when like the cops were showing up, but I didn't see anything.
Okay.
I was just trying to get home. This whole road was blocked down.
Yeah. The other guy is Harvey Freebird.
Oh, who's
The other guy with the camera.
you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, we stream together a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I wasn't even planning on coming out, and then obviously with this, I came out. So, yeah. So, yeah, we're both live streaming.
I, they moved the guy out of the car, the suspect, and they moved him into a different car.
I saw that they had just kind of moved him. I saw that it looked like they did that just as I was like a couple minutes ago.
Yeah, it wasn't too long. That's the suspect's car right there. We know that there's a shooting and someone got shot. Red stuff all over
Yeah,
someone's car back there.
yeah. I heard Harvey making the comment. Yeah, because we got to watch our lives, especially in the beginning couple minutes. They'll demonetize us if the wrong words come up. So, but okay, well I'll go say hi to Harvey, man. But yeah, check it out. Appreciate you, man. Hey guys. All right. Man, these are the fanciest sidewalks in town. What's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
Boy, there's some fancy sidewalks back over on that side.
Yeah, down there is where the shooting happened.
Okay.
You can actually see there's another vehicle down there with
Okay.
tape wrapped around it. There's a big pool of red DNA in the road.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and probably run that way so that we're not both standing in the same
Yeah,
spot.
it's very dark. Yeah, go check it out.
Okay. Yeah, I got my other phone, so I'll probably throw my light on. Maybe
Yeah,
I
it's
can
very
actually.
dark down
Okay. Hey, Wingspan. All right, guys. So for anybody coming in who might be in Harvey's or whatever, yeah, we had a shooting. Harvey Freebird is over there with the suspect's vehicle. He's in custody apparently. I know it's a little dark. Let me. In live, it's hard for me to put my flashlight, so I'm gonna have to grab my other phone. We'll see if I can't help out the situation a little bit here, guys. There we go. That should be a little bit better. It ain't a ton better, guys, but it's what I can do. So for anybody coming in, I'm trying to get onto the good sidewalks. Arrested for being on the sidewalk is a real thing here. Being off the sidewalk is definitely a real thing. We're heading down to what appears to be the victim vehicle. As soon as we get stationary, I'll be able to read the chat more, guys. All right, everybody. So that's our victim vehicle right there, guys. We had a shooting here on Galveston. For everybody coming in, we had a shooting here. This is the victim's vehicle that we're looking at right here. The suspect's vehicle is at the other end. That's on Harvey's channel, Harvey Freebird. If you go over there, he's covering the other end.
What's up, Bruce? How you doing, buddy?
All right, how are you? Got somebody in their POV. Got police lights all around that. Non-government plates. All right, all right, all right. I don't know that we'll go with the M word just yet. To the best of my ability, has been transported to the nearest medical facility, which would be UTMB. So I don't think that we're at the end. Nightcrawler, no doubt, no doubt. But we don't have any confirmation that somebody has been unalived, but he's definitely, I do believe there's some red DNA, and he was transported in a hurry, so. So for those coming in, yeah, I'm in Galveston. This is the shooting that happened on, I think this is like 36th and R. And then the suspect's vehicle is down by like 38th. Thanks for grabbing that one, Pirate. We're always going to have a couple of those in here. Appreciate you. Make sure I didn't pop it back up. I hit the view so I could see what you deleted, but that was some long-winded trolling right there. I think Wingspan's busy over in Harvey's, so if you could stick in here, Pirate, I'd appreciate it, because I'm going to miss some of those. Yes, it was firearm discharge resulting in somebody being struck. What's up, Joko? Harvey's got the other angle on it if anybody wants to pop over there. And that's Harvey Freebird. Yeah, man, send the guy some prayers. Nobody needs to get thumped like that. People like what? There's people like what that are ruining our First Amendment right? What's that? We've got a shooting down here. Yeah, what's Danky worrying about? No, we didn't catch anything. We got the call. What's up, Firm? Yeah, we use scanners, but nobody was here when it happened except for the people that were here when it happened. Well, I don't know if there were other witnesses. I shouldn't say that. So, Firm and Pirate, if you could kind of just... I guess we'll just let everybody know. So this is a shooting scene here. The that in front of us is the victim's vehicle. So we got CSI. They're over there getting everything taken care of. I guess I'll change positions here. I wanted to get some shots of them doing their work. This lady's really good with getting all of this stuff done up, and so as far as the jobs go, when you're doing this stuff, I think the CSI side is kind of neat. So there's quite a bit of stuff here on the ground. I think that's probably from the EMTs. And then they've got tape here, so I can only go up so far. Stay behind the tape. I know it's a little bit dark, but you can see right there in the top left is the CSI lady. Oh, wow. Thanks, guys. I'd imagine those would be rounds. Like some shell casings, it looks like, possibly. So we're on R and like 36th. Oh, is Harvey coming down this way? Cool. How you doing today? Good. I think that she's out marking the red DNA spots. She's always super cool. I think we had one grumbly moment, but it was a stressful scene. So I'm not even sure that that's his car. It looks like he traveled and made it to there. And then there's a bunch of debris from the EMTs doing their job. Thanks for saying hi, guys. Appreciate you stopping in. We've got an active crime scene here. I do believe those are droplets of the red DNA. And I think those are shells over here. Or casings, however you want to call them. Getting such a bland term. I've actually heard that a gang is anything more than 4 people.
And then there's not really. I mean, yeah, but then it kind of jumps there to there. Yeah, there's some more. So, possible. Yeah. I put it kind of hard. Yeah.
Is that Danky guy drunk or something? What's going on, man? What's he talking about? Yeah. Probably within the last hour, Michael. Somebody was saying something about gang, and I saw a definition that was 4 or more, usually men, hanging around with, I don't know, like aggressive tendencies maybe or something. I forget the actual definition I saw, but I thought it was comical because it pretty much was every group of teenage boys. It's not a potential crime scene. It's definitely a crime scene. It's public information. The citizens should know what goes on in their neighborhood. They should also know how their government officials take care of it. This is the side of policing that's great. Look at these crime scene guys out here doing this, trying to figure out what's going on. These are police investigating actual crimes, trying to take care of things and help out the community, not running around harassing homeless people for not having blinkers. I don't know the ages of people involved. Shut up, Sovereign. I got a boot polishing station set up right over here.
Bruce, you get my good side?
What's that?
You get my good side?
I couldn't find it, sir.
I can't either. That's why I see what you did, 'cause I can't either, Bruce. If you find it, let me know.
I will. No, I don't know the condition of the victim. I know that they were taken to the hospital. There's a decent amount of packaging over there from the EMTs. You guys should take care of drunk Danky. But we'll wait around. We'll try and get a statement from whoever the guy is in charge. I think it's going to be him. here is EMS packaging. Hey, Pirate, if you want to, you can just drop him out. As a matter of fact, it is. It's public information. If he stays civil, that's fine. Leave him in. But if he starts getting... He's over there talking to Harvey right now. No, it's not. All right. Whatever, Tanky. Matters of public concern, man. It's the whole point in the First Amendment. Well, one section of the First Amendment. That car's still running. People want to know what's going on. If I'm here, it keeps everybody else from running around. That's for sure. We just ask general public information. No big deal. It's just polite. It's polite to let the citizens know what's going on in the world. It's their community. They'll give a statement here in a little bit. They usually give one. What, the right to freedom of press? Yeah, it was shooting down here. You know what? If it's private information, like who it is and whatnot, that's fine. But so far as what's going on, that's things that should be disseminated to the public. People should know there's issues. I also think it's important for people to know how the police do this work. This here's pretty cool. The CSI stuff. There's a reasonable amount of red DNA over there, so looks like it was pretty bad. Everything I've heard said he. So we have multiple witnesses. This is a cute little street too. All these houses are really well kept. It's nice. I couldn't say that. There's something going on with that car. I'm not sure if it caught around or what. Yeah, so the suspect's in custody, just so that everybody knows. Damn it, why did I lost focus there? Hey, is the wind bad on the audio, or are we doing okay? Firm, you want to give me a... Damn it, I keep losing focus. Okay, thanks, man. Thanks, guys, I appreciate it. They got a cooler down there. They might have brought snacks. I hope I don't miss their statement. I love the people in here watching this, asking why people watch it. You can scroll
Y'all
past.
need to stay on the other side of that crossing thing, please.
They are. I just wanted to. No, I'm alright. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna do more.
It's like the people that bitch about Real Housewives but know everything about it. Crap makes me laugh. Oh, sorry guys, I'm moving you around a little. I'm setting up the tripod. I was trying to get a more stable shot of what's going on over here. So for anybody coming in, we've got, ooh, yeah, we've got a crime scene down here. We had a shooting in the high 30s on Avenue R in Galveston, Texas. So now you wish me harm? What a hypocrite. Yeah, I am recording home addresses because they're in the public, man. Respect for privacy in public. Who is this guy? Go climb back into your hole, Danky. You don't want to be on video for dumb shit. Don't be in public doing dumb shit. Troll hole. I do believe it was two young men. If you go to Harvey's and rewind about a half hour, 45 minutes, you can see him doing the perp walk. Yeah, right. Right, boo boo. Like streaming and whatnot. Like literally 40 feet away is one of the major news publications. It's just that we try not to overlap. But if Channel 13's here, everybody's like, oh, look, they were there on the scene. But if I'm here, they're like, oh, what a dirtbag. How do you think those guys get their footage? I saw somebody made the comment earlier, man. Like that, remember that old, what was it, 80s or 90s movie, Nightcrawler? That was a wild movie. The OG streamers. Yeah, I don't know that if we're I don't know that we're to the M word yet. Luckily, he got taken. He got taken to UTMB. So Thanks, Canada. I hope you get sued for exploitation. What am I exploiting, buddy? Exploiting the proof of a criminal act strewn all about a public street. Yeah, I appreciate it. You can scroll back and look at mine, or you can look at Harvey Freebird. He was here probably 30 minutes before me. No, this is a solitary incident ban. Thanks, President. So for those coming in, that car right there by the bush appears to have been the victim's vehicle because it's still running. So yeah, I don't know what all happened here. It's pretty interesting. I hadn't heard anything about that. So those yellow markers, I do believe are where the shells fell. Either that or it's red DNA. There's actually a trail. She marked a pretty good trail going back to the vehicle. No, they don't. Tanky, you're an idiot. I stand next to the guys all day long. There ain't no signed consent. saying it was an Uber driver. Sorry, like I'm looking at the local stuff, guys. Here, they're saying that that guy was an Uber driver. So 2 gunshots around 10 p.m. So I don't know if that's the Uber driver's car back over there. I do know that they have a suspect in custody. So no word on the victim, but it appears what I'm hearing is that an Uber driver shot somebody and that they tracked him with his Uber app. Sorry to be out of the chat for a second, but I was reading like the local stuff. All the residents around here are on Facebook talking about what happened. So this is 2 hours in the working. That's wild. This isn't abusing rights, buddy. People like you are the reason that rights get taken away because you cry and whine about things in a free country. Oh, they hurt my feelings by telling the truth of what's going on. Dang you. Hear what's wrong with our world. That's weird. So one of the local residents is a nurse and was able to come out and assist the victim until EMS arrived. So So that's great. And the community was able to help out. Danky over here talking about assumptions. Literally, the lady across the street is giving you the information. Stop it. It's the best knowledge we have right now. If it needs to be corrected later, we'll correct it just like every other news source on the planet. What a silly goose this guy is. Thanks, Frank. Like, these people don't get it, especially the ones just coming in. We're in communication with the officers here. Like, we're behind their tape, just so that everybody sees. Like, they've got their tape up, we stand behind it, just like they ask. We ain't trying to cause extra problems. But people should know what their tax dollars go to and how this stuff is handled. There's nothing wrong with that. This car is still running. Still running with the AC cranking.
Overall shot of the vehicle. I don't want to get you in the background.
Oh, yeah, you're trying to get your shots? I got you, brother. No worries, man. And there you go, guys. We communicate. We all got a job to do. Sorry, Ethan, I didn't see. Oh, yeah. I'm probably more approved of than Harvey, but... Those are all personal. Those are people and their feelings. Harvey gets more done than I do, so that's the truth of it. Oh yeah, right, Fern? Like paparazzi are annoying as shit. Is he on the move? Cool. Opal guy, last we know, he was transported in a hurry. So one of the neighbors was a nurse though, and able to get on scene really quick and render aid. So the report that I got was that it was one of the shots went through the stomach and went clean through. So. Ooh, 3 times in the stomach. I heard there was 2 shots. I keep hearing that there was 2 shots. Chelsea, did you get some other information that I didn't? Okay, thank you. I was looking at some of the earlier stuff and it was saying 2 shots, but thank you for clearing it up.
Another photographer.
Oh, yeah. We stay busy.
Y'all all over the place.
Yeah. Did Harvey take off back that way?
Yep.
Yeah, Opal. They got quite the team out here. They were up there. They've got quite a few of the CSI people, and that seems to be where the rounds are at. So, were you here when everything went down? So I heard there was 3 shots.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, there people have been going back and forth between 2 and 3.
Looks like the car got smashed into.
Yeah, I don't know. All that debris on the ground is from the EMTs.
Blood all over the headlight. All along the side. You can't say that on stream.
Red DNA is one thing, but the other is, yeah. It's the world we live in.
So red DNA is all over the headlight.
Yeah.
And then there's red DNA all up on the ground on the other side of the car and all up in the front of it.
Yeah. I saw, they were talking about like there was drops and stuff all the way up the street.
Yeah,
so
there is.
It's kind of an interesting place for it to stop. Hey, Ben, don't break me out. The more he argues, the more views I get. Oh, there's some troll in here saying that what I'm doing is immoral and everything for videoing what's going on. Well, luckily one of the neighbors here was a nurse. So I was able to get them really quick, so that's awesome. So you live just down the street that way?
No, I live on the street.
Oh yeah.
My car is driveway. I'm about to actually just pull it up right here because of how bright the lights are and everything.
I'd let them do their thing. They had a guy there to turn on the lights earlier, but they're all right.
Just purposely park it there.
I wouldn't bother them, but hey, that's your thing. You do you.
It's supposed to be extending.
Yeah, due to the breeze. We have a neighbor here letting us know what's going on. Where'd Chelsea go?
Alright, man, you have a nice night.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, bud. I'm on a tripod. Yeah, I love how people lump me in with everybody else. Exactly. It takes all of us. The things I miss and don't get, they're covered by other people. We all have different interactions. It's like the police, they're all different. Man, the only time I've done an audit, it went south. I had some great footage, but that was like right before Caldwell smashed my phone. Thanks to you, Kyron. I appreciate you updating the chat. I'm not sure as to the condition of the victim, but there's a considerable amount of red DNA. Yeah, exactly, Chelsea. We don't know much about that. I saw that it was an Uber driver though that they took into custody for it. Yeah, Chelsea. I saw in the local group that it happened right around 10. Does that sound about right? Yeah, from what I'm understanding. Okay, about 11. She lives on the street, guys. She was here. Hey, Sarge. Is somebody gonna come and do a little statement?
Yeah, we'll do something for you here in a little bit, okay?
Okay, Sarge said he'll give us a little statement here in a bit. So. Yeah, that's really unclear on what's next. That's really, you know, that's kind of where we're at in the curiosity zone here. We know that it happened around 11 o'clock. There was 3 shots to the stomach. At least this is the information we have at this time. Yeah, Danky, you come in here with a bad attitude, man. You'd be surprised how many times I show up first and the cops end up looking at my video for stuff. Cool.
I've seen you around.
What's up, man?
Yeah, this is a really nice little neighborhood, Chelsea. It's really, I think in the last 10 years or so that I've been here, the street's really cleaned up. It's nice. Hey, you know what? If you can admit that your perception was wrong and that's the best we can ask for. In this world, we need to have some forgiveness and understanding. Jesus Christ.
Hey, stop!
You're going to jail.
Hey, would you like me to park right there so this way nobody else does that?
Hey, don't talk to them right now.
Drove their privacy. How do you know that? You know lights right there?
Jesus Christ, he just pissed himself. He almost whacked all them cops, man. Oh, I wouldn't sit in that Sarge. The guy pissed himself. That's taking it like a man. Holy cow. Sorry guys, I should have got him moving it. I got a little caught up in the moment there. What's that?
I tell Harvey I was nice enough to stand in the street.
You were nice enough to stand in.
To let you stand in the street.
Oh, right. Hey, technically it's a closed road. By the way, I got all that live if you guys need the video. So,
That's crazy, right? The things we have to deal with, man.
hey, I get it. I just document it.
And like,
Yeah, that guy. Yeah. So, anybody trying to figure out what's going on? Some guy was coming down the street, went right past the cop lights, straight through the crime scene tape, and almost hit that bag of gear. The cops come, tapped on the window. They got him stopped, tapped on the window, pulled him out, and then
He's going to jail.
that wet spot is where he urinated down his legs. Yeah, man. My name's Bruce. Everybody calls me Bruce because I picked too long of a channel name. Oh yeah, he's drunk. He pissed himself when they grabbed him out of the car.
If we get a chance to buy one of these cop cars, I say it's worth it. These things are cool to ever own.
It's all good, Dinky. Just get in the chat. Get with people, learn a few things. There's a lot of knowledge in this group. Jump on the channel and get involved. We're actually trying to help the cops be better. We're trying to help the whole community be better. You got to work from both sides of the badge to change the views. What's up, Tack? Tack, did you just get in here? If so, you should back up a little bit and see the guy that just drove right through the tape and then he urinated on himself when the cops pulled him out of the car. That's where they pulled him out of the car at. Dude. It's like, dude. Like, he wasn't even slowing down. He was just chilling.
I thought it was somebody else. I thought it was another person.
I seriously thought it was like one of your POVs coming into the scene. I thought you guys were like moving some lights up with a POV. Got him over here sweating. He had to pull out his extra special oh shit rag. So,
I have no idea.
okay,
I can't spell DWI, so.
okay. I mean,
Just
with
for now,
everything, there's no point in making an accusation with, or
Just for
an
the
assumption.
driving behavior alone, I would suspect we have.
I mean, not everybody keys in the middle of the street.
No,
That's-
and
He really had to go.
Or
yeah.
maybe that was the deal. Is he had to. Like,
I mean, but
how many of those dookie, you know, I'm running home because I got a dookie.
Oh, no.
I
We've
bet
been
we
there.
get 'em,
We've
but
all been
usually-
there.
But
Yeah, we've
usually,
all
like
been
when you flash somebody, even if they got a piss, they kind of slow down.
Yeah.
So we've got a DWI.
Okay. That's fine.
I
Go through
have-
the process.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I mean, if you had to go that bad, I agree with you. Yeah. still, all the tape and the cars. Didn't you guys have another?
There was another unit. He just left. Like
just
less
left.
than 5 minutes.
Yeah, but after that guy came in, right? Because he had the lights on.
yeah.
Like by that greenhouse.
Well,
I thought
yeah.
he had his lights on his thing. Like, yeah, by the greenhouse. Okay.
So
I don't know how-
I give him the benefit of the doubt. It is dark. But, I mean, if you're just pay attention to other things.
Well, this section of the street's dark. I had to turn on my lights just to walk down the sidewalk. I was, ended up in somebody's.
My concern is he's coming through here. There's still my car, like blocking the whole intersection before you even get to somewhere you can turn left.
Well, yeah, not to mention scattering out all of them. You didn't see that whole black box. And everybody out here wearing black. I don't know why. Then going down to Seawall, so what was even last night? Right there at the pleasure pier, had 3 kids run out. I'm talking in front of somebody. I got it on camera, like I'm talking inches from wiping out half of the family. And then I get to 61st, and some dude runs out in front of me. Like, dude, Seawall is. They need more lights out there, man.
Well, they just need what they need is dedicated crosswalks. Well,
Yeah,
which would
or-
help with the lights.
As crazy as it sounds, some sort of overwalk or something. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I mean, even that, like that crosswalk at the 69th pier or the 7th, that fishing pier, that one that they just put in.
Jimmy's.
Yeah, Jimmy's pier, they just put that one in.
91st.
That one seems to help a little bit, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I refuse to go in that right lane. Just, I'll take out a door or somebody before you even know what happens. I don't want to be in that position. But at any rate, well, after you guys calm down. Okay, thank you. I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Foster Breading, Galveston Police.
Bready?
1028. Breading.
Breading?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 1028?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. All right, guys. That was a little adrenaline pop there, but I'm going to sit around and I'm going to wait for the Sarge to let us know what's going on and get their official statement so that I can put that out. What do y'all got going on? Oops.
Once you cross this line, you get arrested.
Yeah, they'll probably yell at me once first, but with me, they might just arrest me. They know that I know better.
To them, I'm just a dumb civilian. Well,
I wouldn't.
only one of them knows me.
All right, it's definitely not worth testing, that's for sure. So we'll see what goes. Man, I can't believe that dude ran that. That's just wild.
What's so high up, though?
Well, yeah, but there was a cop car back there with his lights on. So he went past the cop car with his lights on
Yeah, but
into
the red
these.
light is out. It's only the blue light that flashes
On what?
on the cop car.
No, there was another officer parked over there when that guy came through.
No. He left.
Did he leave before the red car came through? Huh. Okay, because I saw him there, but I was wondering. He said that he left about 5 minutes ago, so I'm curious. We almost doubled up your crime scene.
Did you get that on video?
Yeah.
I'll have to watch it later and like screen record it or something. So
Yeah.
you can see it. 'Cause that was, I mean, that's pretty intense.
So
Now,
I
if
was.
you flip it and you want to send it to us, just that clip, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Because I
Could-
mean, obviously, that's pretty dangerous right there. That's just, I mean,
Well,
but
and-
it happens more than what you think it does.
No, I guarantee it happened. Because I'm trying to figure out. Because there was an officer there that had his license. I think he had just left.
Yeah.
They
It has lights on like around the license plate,
Yeah,
but it's just because it doesn't have. Yeah, there's still no because it's like an open man vehicle. That's what we did. So it doesn't have like something to go with it. That.
Yeah. I mean,
The hard part is because we have such. I mean, I know you guys already know. Like we've had so much on this call.
Yeah.
Multiple scenes, people spread everywhere else. Like that's the hard part is we don't have the manpower.
Yeah.
You know, we can't. So having all four corners blocked off is not hard. But it's,
Well,
I mean,
especially with 22 acres.
well, yeah, especially, yeah, 100%. Well, and if you go, that's pretty obvious though, still, you know, on a normal.
I
Like,
know.
So you'd be
But
surprised.
apparently he had to go pee real fast.
I don't think. That's the man, you guys are doing TV and plants for but these things are like bug zappers, man.
What?
Like the
Yeah.
lights. Oh yeah, I've been out on stuff on 3005, had to shut 3005 down, and people just like they like and it's like stop. Like
Well,
you not see
you know
all the
what?
lights, and they're like,
But
but it's like a bug zapper.
there's a weird thing like that happens because it happened to a friend of mine when he was younger, and especially some people. Well, you know what? It's one of the first things you also learn in racing.
I'm listening,
You
but
look
I
at where you're going, and when you look at something, you go there. Yeah. Like you look 2 corners ahead. You look at where you want to be, not where you're at. You know what I mean? So when people get distracted by shit, so
Cool, man. What you need to know?
just kind of, I guess. Let's see, make sure we're in frame because we got a couple of people in here. So there we go. You know, basically, what do you guys know at this point? It sounds like there was an Uber driver involved.
Okay. So I'm again Sergeant Pompa, Galveston PD, badge number 582. So that's Friday, June 20th, 2025, approximately 22:15 or 10:15 p.m. We got a call for trauma. The victim has sustained 2 gunshot wounds. Called unknown witness.
Okay.
Officers arrived, began rendering aid. EMS and fire also responded and transported the gun to the emergency room. He was pronounced deceased. We do have a suspect in custody. He's currently at the Justice Center right now, being interviewed by our detectives.
Okay.
So we have still a lot of work to do. Obviously, we're going to be out here for a couple of 45 minutes, I'd say at least.
Okay. Somebody has said they thought there was an Uber driver involved or something. I don't know.
That is the allegation, yeah, that there was some type of Uber driver that was coming to pick up some of the witnesses that saw the incident. That's how we were able to get
Uber out there. Okay. But so we have unfortunate news. That's too bad. It sounds like one of the neighbors was trained in emergency medical response.
That I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a gentleman helping out doing chest compressions when I first arrived, and also helping with the aid. I'm not sure what his certification level was.
Okay. Yeah. I heard there was a female nurse as well. Maybe I made some couple of nurse doctors. Maybe a male.
It was a male doing CPR. That was
Okay.
with the officers. I don't know. I didn't talk to him. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. No, I appreciate it, man. Hey,
Yeah.
thanks for the info.
Yeah.
People are curious.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, yeah.
let them know. We
Yes, sir.
appreciate you, sir.
Have a good one.
You too. All right, guys. Did that all come in pretty good? Oh no, it came in horrible. Yeah, it is windy. Okay. So that sucks. I should have gotten a little bit closer. I apologize, guys. But we got two gunshot wounds. The man is deceased. So 22:15 was when they got the call. So basically it did happen right about 10 o'clock or just after. They got they had the suspect in custody. They found him by searching the Uber driver app. So yeah, it all turned out bad. Of course, the wind, look, now the wind is completely dead, guys. That tape was touching me, and that's, you can't really tell, but that's almost 10 feet away from me right there. Yeah, they caught the guy. It sounds like the Uber driver was coming to pick up some people, and I don't get how this all went down from an Uber driver going to shooting somebody. But he took 2 shots to the belly, and he is deceased. So, from what we understand, it is an Uber driver that did it, and he was tracked down by his Uber app. So they've got a little bit more to clear this up. Yeah, 2 rounds to the stomach. So, and there's a considerable amount of red stuff on the side of that car, so that's really unfortunate. Prayers for the family. They're going to be so, that's horrible. Yep. Thank you. There's a pretty small, pretty tight community around here, so they try and take care of each other. Uber driver is in custody and being questioned right now. The victim passed. Yeah. We don't know any of that, Danky. From what we understand, the Uber driver was coming to pick people up. So, you know, I'm not going to cast any stones. We don't know if it was a self-defense thing or if it, or what. You know, there's that stuff that I cannot speculate on. We don't know intent. We just have what facts are available to us or seem to be known at the time. I'm a little curious what goes on here, though. I'm I'm gonna have to do something different with these mics. This just isn't gonna work. We lost a ton of information there. I mean, I apologize for that, but live and learn. I was talking to multiple officers. I got a good amount of information on this stuff. Some of it's just not in screen. I didn't realize that's how dark it really is out here. Without me putting on the enhancement, that's how dark it really is, guys. There you go. That's a great way of putting that on there. So, yep. So it sounds like, the Uber driver shot somebody twice in the stomach. The victim has passed. Then some guy drove right into the crime scene, which is gonna make some interesting shorts. Yeah, the Uber show. Yeah. Yeah, if you guys want to tap in and run it up a little bit, but you guys want me to hang out a little bit longer, I will. I mean, we never know what's going to go. I took a nap earlier, so then that guy almost running over all the police officers got everybody's blood. Yes, sir. Hey, then he is passed. No, I don't have a scanner in my ear right now. Harvey's out covering other stuff though, so there's multiple of us on the island on any. So. Okay, guys, I was just talking with the lady down the street there, so. Yeah, they tracked him down through his own Uber app. But also, like, as much as there's this whole, like, he fled and they tracked him down through his Uber app thing, his car's like 3 blocks away. So, you know, for trying to flee a scene, you'd think you'd go more than 3 blocks. I don't know. Something seems a little suspicious about all that. So, yeah. That way you guys don't have to arrest me. Hey, we gotta laugh about it, right? Hey, be safe, guys. They're wrapping up. Let's get up out of here. So this is the vehicle that came through the scene, and it was an older gentleman, and I see a red handicap sticker hanging there. So I mean, as bad as it is, I hope that it was just that he wasn't paying attention, because otherwise he's in for a long night. Well, let's see. Where'd the Sarge go? Yeah, Roger, there is some, the last vehicle with functioning lights left before he came through. So, so that rig right there with the lights on the license plate is all that was here when he came by. Oh man, I'd appreciate one, brother. It is hot. I was like, whew, feeling parched. I appreciate you, brother. I wasn't really planning on having to be out here this long, but I mean, that's
about to be 1 o'clock.
yeah, that's a big one. So, but hey, did we figure out anything on old boy here?
Which one?
The guy that drove into the scene? Looks like he's running a red handicap placard and everything.
I think they took him for
Oh, that's too bad. Well, but at least he got stopped before anything got worse.
You were on the other side, huh?
Yeah, I got it live. So, yeah, that's one thing about when we're running. And, you know, it's funny with all the back and forth and the people that like or dislike what we do and this and that. At some point, having extra cameras around, it's a blessing for everybody involved. It really is.
Yeah, I don't have an issue with going there. No.
You know, there's some officers that don't get it, I think, and
I've done this job a little bit long enough to where I just.
but you know, but then there's the stuff, you know, it's like the Galveston, you know, the GMP, you know, they got all up in the Galveston County News and started ragging on me on my personal life and like all this other shit, and like, man, like, It looks really bad, but the worst part is that's run by officers, which means that there are officers out there that have that kind of malintent towards people. Like, I don't get into officers' personal lives and put their family business out there. I try and keep it
We had one
uniform.
that did. One of them that did a while back. I think it was like a year ago. I forgot his name. Dude with long hair.
What, was putting people's personal information
Yeah.
out? Oh, Austin maybe.
Yeah, probably. But
He don't
have
do
issues,
nothing
He's always
anymore.
been cool with me.
Yeah,
So-
I ain't got no reason not to.
And I come in and do my job.
We're all trying to make the place better,
Oh,
and
100%. I agree.
you know,
And
there's
there's always room for improvement, especially in police departments. It's just like any other job. You know what I mean?
well, it's stressful and the burnout's a real thing. You know,
Yeah, that's for sure.
I
That's why
get
I
it.
started doing this instead of get off control. Control, you deal with the same people every other day.
Yeah. Yep. No. Yeah. Well, and I know, like, it's the homeless thing is an issue, you know, because I know that they contact the same people all the time, but man, it's a complicated thing. Respect goes both ways, but then you're dealing with a population that it can be different every time you see them in the way that they react to situations. So I get that it's a complicated thing, but you know, respecting people even if they're worse it's a hard job, but it's also what was signed on for, so complicated. Yeah. So are you mostly on nights now?
I'm on nights, yeah. Hopefully in a couple months I'll be finally going days. Up to 8 years of nights, I'll go days. Being
Damn,
change pace.
8 years and nights, huh? Huh. How's that work with? Does it work okay with the rest of your life doing nights though? I
It
mean, you
does.
adapted to it, or
It's something to get used to. But
I know I was talking to Alt House, and he like works that weird shift, and he said that for him it's actually worked out to be a really nice thing. So,
yeah.
but because I guess you guys end up with 4 shifts, 2 main shifts, and then 2 soft shifts to kind of cover the gap while the transition's going out.
Yep.
Right on. All right. Well, hey man, be
need
safe.
another water to go?
Yeah, I
You
was
good?
gonna say I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
I think I sweated at least one water standing out here.
You ain't lying.
Well, when I got here, there was no wind, and the mosquitoes were being a pain in the butt. And then the wind picked up, but it's like it blew in the humidity. So, hey, be safe, guys.
Take it easy.
All right, y'all. Tell you what. Whew. All right, let me check this. See how many people are calling me a bootlicker for having a civil conversation. I see that we dropped back down. So, yeah, I think old boy went for DWI, the one that cruised through the scene. So, yep, he is definitely in custody. They said that he is down being interviewed right now. So I'm kind of getting the feeling that there's a lot more going on than, I don't know. There's a lot going on there. I'm not going to make any assumptions on that. Shooting somebody is a very definitive decision to make. So, being an Uber driver, I would hope that he has cameras going in his car that would make sure that everything is documented. All right. right. All right, guys, I'm cruising back to the car, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop out of here. Appreciate you guys coming in. Yeah, the guy in the BMW is gonna have a rough night, man. Yeah, it was nice. It was clean. You know, we'll just sit here real quick. I got a little spot. Oh. Who was that, Joe? What are you asking about? I don't know the name of the officer I was just talking to, if that's what you're asking. I forget everybody's name. I recognize them a little bit, but yeah. Yeah, Fern, when you cut that video, you better make sure you tag me in it. I need to get some credit for that one. Holy cow. We're in Galveston, Texas, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. Well, there's no signs, Bobby. So I'm sure they'll be okay. Wait, what? Private chairs on public sidewalk, right? Oh no, shots fired. Harvey's headed there. All right, hold on, let me pop up the scanner. I'm gonna stand here then. Wingspan, if you are watching both of them, let me know where it's at. I wonder if this is gonna be, no, this shouldn't be retaliation for what's going on right here. All right, let me pop up the scanner, guys. What do you mean, Wayne, aren't I a good guy? I'd like to think I'm a good guy, but...
Now be 10 with a point.
Hey, Wingspan, do you have an address on this next shooting? I don't want to jump in the rig and head the wrong direction. I gotcha. Being in a hurry don't help nobody. I don't know. None of these other guys are running hot out of here. What is this place? It's like a tattoo shop.
107. Hey, Sam, can you get center point to make location, please?
Oh, it's a surf shop. Strictly hardcore surf.
47, we're out of town. Okay. Hey, Sam, there's a gas leak. We're still trying to locate it in the house. Nothing on our sensors are going off.
All right. Start walking back. There's a dark ass street. We're hanging out waiting on this next call. Sound like there was another shooting, but we'll see. Gotta figure out. Oh, yeah, okay. I was trying to remember how far down here I was.
Triple 21 10-4. Ten four.
It's getting close to 2. No, it's 1. Sorry, it's 1. Oh, Harvey was on the wrong scanner station? Okay. That makes sense. Because there's a bunch of cops that are just like kind of cleaning up. Nobody lit up and left. So that makes a lot more sense. Okay. Now, it's annoying when it happens. I'm just glad it happened to him. Give him crap because he yelled at me one night because we were listening to like St. Paul, Minnesota or something like that for like 20 minutes one night. It took me a little bit to figure out that none of the streets were matching up. So, all right, guys. It's late enough for me that I am headed home. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for stopping in.